Chester Bennington had one of the most powerful voices in rock. His screams, his melodies, and his lyrics touched millions. But behind that voice was a story of pain, struggle, and survival. One song in particular was the hardest for him to perform live, not because of the notes or the vocal range, but because of the emotions behind it. That song was Crawling from Linkin Park's debut album, Hybrid Theory. In a 2009 interview, Chester explained why Crawling is harder to perform. "Crawling has caused me the most trouble live more than any other song," he admitted before revealing that the song was inspired by his own battle with addiction. "Crawling is about feeling like I had no control over myself in terms of drugs and alcohol, hence the line, 'These wounds they will not heal.'" Chester's struggles started early. As a child, he was sexually abused by an older friend. It started with small things but got worse over time. He was too afraid to tell anyone. He worried that people would judge him or not believe him. The trauma destroyed his self-confidence, and he carried that pain inside. On top of that, his parents divorced. This made things even harder for Chester. He felt lost, scared, and alone. He started writing and drawing to deal with his emotions, but it wasn't enough. Eventually, he turned to drugs and alcohol, trying to escape the memories that haunted him. That's exactly what Crawling is about. The feeling of losing control, the fear of being trapped inside yourself. The lyrics, "These wounds they will not heal," weren't just words, they were Chester's reality. Beyond the trauma of his childhood, Chester also battled addiction. He started drinking and using drugs as a teenager, and the struggle continued into his adult life. In the same interview, he explained that Crawling describes what addiction felt like for him. The paranoia, the anxiety, the feeling of something crawling under his skin, it all mirrored his real experiences. He felt helpless, like he had no control over his actions. When you listen to Crawling, you can feel the pain in his voice. That's why it was so difficult for him to perform. It wasn't just a song, it was his life. Chester's ability to put his pain into music helped countless people feel understood. He once said that music saved his life, and in turn, his music has saved others. Even though Chester is no longer with us, his music lives on. His voice continues to help people going through tough times, just like he did. Crawling is more than a song. It's a reminder of his battle, his strength, and his legacy. What's the Linkin Park song that hits you the hardest? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more rock and metal stories.